Okay, we're here today on Earth Day at Anza College in Cupertino, California with Bill James and his JPods. He's going to tell us in a moment what this is. And as you can see, we've got some solar panels, and let's go to Bill and his assistant, Gina, and I'm sorry if that's not your title, but...
That's okay. It's all about JPods.
Okay, great. So, Bill, let's hear about JPods.
Right. So, in traffic, why are we moving a ton to move a person? What we really need to do is move just the person. So, a JPod is a 350-pound vehicle. You get in, you touch the button, and it takes you to the site that you want to go to. So, basically, it's a physical version of the internet where you look up the website you want to go to. The network figures out the closest station and takes you there. So it's like a personal version of the train system, except that it's on demand. So you get chauffeured to where you want to go. And it uses about a tenth the energy of cars and buses and trains, which is little enough that solar collectors 6 foot wide over the top of the rails gather enough power to drive the whole network off of sunshine.
So this is primarily solar powered, so it's renewable, sustainable energy.
Zero emissions, and the infrastructure costs about a third what it's going to cost to build this infrastructure is about a third of what it's going to cost just to sustain the oil-based infrastructure through 2020.
Okay, let me just come out here and take one quick shot of the JPod. So this is one pod, and a few people would ride in that. And
you don't travel with other people like you would in a bus or a train. You just travel like you do in a car.
Okay.
People that are traveling.
One or a couple of people, and 30 to 35 miles an hour. Go ahead, Gina.
Your own personal pod, so you can actually pimp your own pod.
Okay, got it. And can you tell us, Bill, where this is operating now?
Well,
I understand it's been for years somewhere.
Well, in Morgantown, West Virginia, one was built in 1975 in response to the 73 oil embargo. And it was a little big. It was an 18-person vehicle. It still operates today. It's delivered 110 million injury-free, oil-free passenger miles.
Wow.
But when you shrink the size down to a car, and then you make it so that it only weighs 300 pounds, that's how you get the big energy savings.
And so when you say oil-free and injury-free, that's really an incredible thing, because in these days we know that people get killed and injured in cars all the time, and oil-free is unheard of, even with hybrids. They're not completely electric vehicles.
Well, in hybrid cars, electric cars actually have twice the carbon footprint of a diesel car. And in that same period that Morgantown has delivered injury-free passenger miles, cars have killed 1.3 million Americans.
Wow.
So it is safer, it is more convenient, it is chauffeured, it is zero emissions, and it is basically a physical version of the internet. So all the things that you're used to being able to do on the internet like this, and the cost savings that came in the internet are going to happen here also.
That's incredible. Gina, do you want to add anything to that?
We can jump in.
Have a seat, yeah. We'll let you get into the shade here on this hot, sunny Earth Day.
Also of taking a look at, putting your kids into a JPod, sending them to school, they get out of school, and then they go to grandma's house. Or if you have handicap accessible scenarios, as well as I've got an 85-year-old mom. She doesn't want to drive anymore. So the idea of drinking and driving is completely removed, because
or aging and driving.
Or aging and driving.
Or too young to drive,
or too young to drive. And we're not having a license. It makes more sense, especially you could get to where you want to go, jump out of a JPod, jump into somebody else's JPod, and then the JPod will actually either find you or go home, or whatever you instruct it to do.
So what do we need to do to get this to come to our local cities and campuses?
Send emails to your city officials and let them have them set performance standards of anybody that can build anything that exceeds 120 miles per gallon or 5 times CAFE standards should be able to allow them to build anything they want that can achieve that with private capital. That way we make it, nobody's going to do anything stupid when they're going to spend $100 million. But right now, you've got to go ask bureaucrats to have an imagination, and they have no checklist for innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So we need them to switch from trying to control and manage how to do to set performance standards of what is needed to be done.
So we can go on JPods.com, is that the website? And learn more information?
JPODS.
JPods, okay. JPods.com on the World Wide Web.
Send us an email and we'll send you notices on how you can contact people and who you can contact.
And there's videos there and other information, and we need to contact our local Congress people
and if you want to help build networks
senators.
In your area, there's going to be lots of equity opportunities to participate in that.
Great, so work and internships for students.
Right.
And
this industry is going to hire about 2 million people over the next 3 years. So it is going to be a great industry to be involved in.
You're talking about the solar industry?
No, the personal rapid transit industry.
Personal rapid transit, absolutely. Okay, great.
JPods. We want our right of way.
Okay, absolutely. Right. Let's share the road.
JPods.com.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.